Hello, this is Sprues and Brews, and today we are opening the brand new Blightwar Age of Sigmar box set.
Doesn't seem that long ago since they did the original one, but I suppose it's been a little while now, hasn't it?
It's been a while, yeah. Time flies quickly in the mortal realms.
It does. So in this one, it's going to pit the forces of Nurgle against the Stormcast.
Yeah, it looks like you get a lot of toys in the box as well. So, yeah, looking forward to getting into this one and seeing what we get.
Yeah, they've been teasing lots of this on Warhammer community, such as the rules for the main two characters, but we'll get around to that.
Yeah, so if we have a nosy what we get inside
Yeah,
then.
let's have a look.
So I'll rip the old film off. The cover art was really cool, very green and nurgly. Keeping with the theme of it. So if we pop it open,
That is a lot of sprues.
We do get a lot of sprues. So first of all, we can see the new Stormcast character, Neve.
Black Talon, is it?
That's
I think.
The one.
Yeah.
So she is Sigmar's assassin, wielding a couple of axes there.
7 attacks apparently she gets. She's a character assassin.
Bit of a beast, by all accounts.
Nice.
That's
She
really cool.
also, with that cloak as well, she matches the hunters quite well.
Yeah, so on there's quite a few Stormcast bits in here. So we get these, look like the ether wings, I believe, who come with is it the hunters?
It is, yeah, and it looks like you've got some of the hunter sprues on there as well.
They look really nice.
Cool.
You also get a sprue of the Chocobo Rider looking dudes. I'm sure Dave will correct me on the
I can't remember what they're called. Is he Griff Chargers? Griff Chargers.
Chargers, that sounds right.
Yeah, because you've got Griff Hounds, Griff Chargers.
Okay, and there's a third one there, so you get enough to make 3 of them. They're really nice.
Hold on to them for you. Nice.
And then there's more Stormcast. We get the guys with axes and swords of the Vanguard, more close combat guys. And they've also got little bolt crossbow things as well.
Like I think they're Bolt Storm pistols or something they're called.
Awesome, so that's cool. And these are all fairly recent kits, I think, from the most recent wave, aren't they?
They are, yeah. The latest to join the Stormcast.
Awesome. So then there's the I think that's her. Yep. So we've got the Nurgle side of things. You get a sprue of plague bearers, who are as cool as ever. Lots of little Nurglings on these sprues, so you can easily make a couple of extra Nurgling bases out of them.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nurglings, we get
they
the
are
new.
funny, aren't they, little Nurglings?
I do love Nurglings. You also get the new multi-part Nurgling bases as well. I really like these guys. I think they look a million times better than the old ones.
Yeah, they do.
And the little pyramid of Nurgliness. And then, cheers. And then the last of the old kits for the Nurgle side of the box are the drones, which are really nice
creepy
kits.
as always.
Yeah, I love the wings on these things, and I've seen some really ace conversions using the contents of this kit.
All right.
So demon princes with these wings and using these weird like arm-looking things. So yeah, they're cool. So the Nurgles, if you pretty much get the contents of a start collecting box, minus the Herald.
You do, yeah.
So no character, but we get a brand new character. Horticultus Slimex, I believe his name is. The first plague bearer, riding his
snail.
Awesome snail.
That's a really nice kit.
It is really cool. I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
So cool. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this guy built up and painted. Hopefully, we'll see some rules for 40k for him. Now, he might not be the most 40k character in the world, but
we got that focus slightly.
We have.
There we go.
So yeah, he might not be the most 40k character in the world, but he's just fun.
He looks ace.
I really
I'd love to see if he did get some 40k rules.
His shell, he is cool. But worst case, I might use him as a Herald of Nurgle on a palanquin or something in 40k.
Yeah,
and obviously
I think that's fair enough.
I'll be using him as this guy in Sigmar. So that'll be good.
He's a good character buff, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, he has an effect that makes Beasts of Nurgle very good. So hopefully we'll see some beasts at some point.
Yeah.
In the future Nurgle waves. So that's all the kind of models in the box. Obviously we get bases for all that as well. In addition, we also get...
Oh, now this is cool. Your new mechanic.
New mechanic for Nurgle army. So anything that is of the Nurgle faction gets this little dial. You roll a dice at the start of the game to see which of these abilities you get. And some of them are cool. Like number 1, Unnatural Vitality. Add 2 to the move characteristic of Nurgle units. Now note that's just keyword Nurgle, so Skaven Plague Monks have got the Nurgle keyword.
So you could have them as allies.
Could have them as allies.
And does this move clockwise then? So you choose...
So yeah, so you roll off. So obviously you can't get the number 7 result when you start, but say if you rolled a 5, on turn 1 you'd have Nauseous Revulsion, and then each turn it rotates clockwise. So you'll see majority of these effects during a game, but obviously not all of them, depending on how long the game is.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a 7 turn game, then yeah, you'll see them all, but obviously some might be better for other phases. That's the luck of the draw, I suppose, with these abilities.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to represent the cycle of life for Nurgle, so things rot and die but then get reborn as horrific mutant zombie things.
Awesome. Well, not if I'm playing against you, obviously.
No, you probably end up looking a bit like a Poxwalker from 40k.
And this is looks slightly bigger than your standard.
Yeah, so
books.
Obviously with it being a bit of an intro game, you get the rules, which is always handy to have a
printout copy.
Because I always seem to lose them. I don't know where they end up. We also get the assembly instructions for everything. So rather than being the individual instruction manuals for the different kits, we've seen it on most of the recent box games. You just get all that, but a lot of these kits you can probably figure out what to do anyway, especially the older stuff like the Nurgle. I think the Stormcast are probably a bit more complex, but they're all nice models. Newer. Yeah, they do look really cool though. And then we have the main event, which is the Blightwar book. From the depths of Nurgle's festering realm, the Grand Cultivator comes to sow his grandfather's blighted seeds. Sounds pleasant. So I believe this has got a bit of story and fluff about the story so far, who the Stormcast are, who the characters are, and what's happening. And then we get some battle plans telling the story of the battle between the Stormcast and the Nurgle forces. And then we get war scrolls for all the
included units.
The units in the game, and it looks like we also get points values at the back for everything.
Oh, that's handy.
It does. So if you just buy this box, you can have everything you need. Oops, if you can focus. You have everything you need to play the game, which is a really nice touch. Obviously, the General's Handbook's come out recently, and it's a bargain.
So that'll have all the points and such.
But if you are starting out, you can play proper games using this box.
Well, I guess the 2 new characters, their points values are in this, so I'm guessing they would be in the General's Handbook.
That is true. So that is just favourite Citadel miniature at the moment. He is so cool. Really looking forward to building him.
Yeah, he looks ace. Very gruesome. I'm looking forward to adding the Stormcast to my already established Stormcast army. Yeah. Definitely going to make some changes. Less Liberators, more Hunters.
Yeah, because it's quite a hunt-heavy force. Oh, looks like you get some War Scroll battalions for the entire forces found in these boxes as well.
Oh, that's
which
good.
Is a nice touch. Even only for doing the whole drop in one go when you're deploying, it's handy. They got points in the back as well. Yes, they have. So yeah, even the detachment. So it's probably a fair size force you can put together using the contents of the box, especially for the Stormcast, because I think per model they're quite expensive in points compared to the Nurgle stuff. But even for the Nurgle side, if you got this and picked up maybe another Start Collecting box, definitely got enough for a decent
force,
demon army.
It's a very, I mean, you get plenty of sprues anyway. I mean, look at all them. I'm looking forward to building them because I've not got any Hunters or anything for my Stormcast yet, so I'm looking forward to building them and taking on the forces of Nurgle in the Mortal Realms as well. Yeah,
I think the Nurgle guys might be putting up a fight with the new mechanics as well, so I think we'll be definitely having a game of Age of Sigmar soon.
It's a great starter box. the value for money is incredible. It's a shame that there's not anything like dice. Usually they put dice in starter boxes.
In fact, that's one thing that we haven't got any dice or tape. The plastic kind of templates they've had in the recent 40k box. Yeah. But still, if worst case you need to buy a tape measure and some dice, for 95 quid you've got 2 armies.
Yeah. It's fantastic value for what you get. So yeah, it's a great way to get introduced to the Age of Sigmar games if you've not yet tried it out. But it is a great mechanic.
I mean, personally, this is a much more exciting box than the original one they put out.
Yeah.
Whether it's just because we're a bit tired of the old Stormcast and Khorne stuff. It's been out a couple of years now, so it's not fresh and exciting anymore. So this is a decent way of kind of reinvigorating the Age of Sigmar hobby, which is cool.
Indeed. So we hope you've enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned to our YouTube channel for any future videos and keep your eye on our website as well. And if you've got any comments, we always love to hear them. So either comment on this video, tweet to us, put a message on Facebook. Just let us know what you think.
And make sure to check out the Instagram. We'll get this stuff painted as soon as we can, which probably won't be long to get started on the slug dude.
Anyway, I'm going to go build my Stormcast and get ready to take on Nurgle. So we'll see you all soon.
Have fun.